Okay, in fourth grade, you learned that as you move to the right, as you move up, the place values get 10 times bigger. As you move down, the place values get 10 times smaller if you have the same digit. For example, if you have 3 tens or 3 ones, the 3 tens is 10 times bigger than the 3 ones because 3 times 10 is 30. Now, the same thing also is true with decimals. Now, we're going to do a drawing, but I just didn't want to take the time to do it. It kind of makes it a little bit more difficult to understand. You also need to know that the same idea as getting 10 times bigger is even greater if you have more place values away. So you have 5 in the hundreds place and 5 in the 50,000s place, or 10,000s. Since it takes 2 jumps, it is 100 times bigger. Now let's look at the fours. You have 4 in the thousands, a 4 in the ones. Since it takes 1, 2, 3 jumps, it is 1, 2, 3 zeros with a 1. It is 1,000 times bigger. Now let's go look at it with decimals. Same concept is true as whenever you're working with decimals or you're working with fractions. Now we're going to look at this number 4.55 and think about money. It helps it make sense. You have 5 tenths and you have 5 dimes, same thing, or 5 hundredths or 5 pennies. It's saying it's going to take 10 groups of 5 hundredths to equal up to your 5 dimes. Now with this, you really need to know your place values, starting off all the way with the smallest one, which is the thousandths. And we're eventually going to have to work up to the billions place, but not today. So 0.05 times 10 is 0.5, which is what we just talked about. So these are the place values that we need to be able to focus on or understand. We're going to start with our smallest one, which is our thousandths place. Then we're going to move to the next one, which would be our hundredths place. Then we're going to move to the next one, which is our tenths place. Then to our first whole number, which is the ones place. Then the tenths place and the hundreds place. And we will go on and on and on and on until we get to the billions place. Now, as you're moving to the left, the numbers are getting 10 times bigger. Because as you're moving to the left, the place values are bigger. So if we have the same digits in each one, as we're moving to the left, it is 10 times bigger. So from 5 thousandths to 5 hundredths is 10 times bigger. 5 hundredths to 5 tenths is 10 times bigger, and so on and so forth. Now, if we go the other way, we're not multiplying by 10. We're actually dividing by 10 or multiplying by 1/10. So as you're moving to the right, your numbers are getting smaller. If you move to the left, the numbers are getting bigger, which that does make sense. Now let's practice a few of them. On page 3, we're going to start with the 3, which is worth 30. And then we're going to look at the other 3, which is worth 3,000. And we're going to see what do we have to multiply 30 by to get 3,000. It's going to take how many jumps? 1, 2. So that means it is 100, not just 10. So 30 times 100 is 3,000. Or 3,000 divided by 100 is 30. Or 3,000 times 1/100th is going to be equal to 30. Now we're going to talk about that one a little bit and why it works. Because usually multiplying we're getting bigger numbers, but on this one we're getting smaller numbers. So why does it work? Let's think about it. This is like saying that we have 3,000 people and they all have not holes. They don't have holes. It's 3,000 times 1/100th. So it's 3,000 people, but all they have is 1 penny apiece. 1/100th is just 1 cent. So if you have 3,000 people and they all have 1 penny, and you put all that money together, it's just $30. That's why when you multiply by a fraction, your answer is actually going to be getting smaller. Let's look through a couple more. We have 4. 1/4 is in the tenths place, and 1/4 is in the 100,000ths place. So we have to see what do we have to multiply 40 by to get 400,000. We're going to have to count our jumps. It's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. So it's 1 with 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. Now we got to think about the other way. If we're going to go from 400,000 to 40, we're jumping the other direction. We're dividing by 10,000. I'm hoping you're seeing a pattern here. Or if we multiply by a fraction, it would be 1 over 10,000. Notice that 10,000 is staying the same. Now this is a decimal. We have 7 hundredths. And we're going to 7 ones, meaning 7 pennies is how many times smaller than 7 wholes. So let's look at this first one. It's taking 1, 2, 3 jumps. So 0.07 times 100 is 7 wholes. Now if we're dividing, that means we're going to the left. So 7 divided by 100 is 0.07. Or if you multiply it by 1 100th, 7 times 1 100th is 7 hundredths. Now this last one, you're going to work on this sum with the people in your group. Then you're going to check your work versus mine. I'm going to help you set it up a little bit. So you're going to start out with 9 thousandths. So I will help a little bit. You're going to start with 9 thousandths. You're going to say, okay, well, 9 thousandths times what is 90? Or you have to work it the other way. 90 divided by what is 9 thousandths? Or 90 times what is 9 thousandths? So work on this with the people in your group. See what you get. Then check your work versus mine.